All right, Game 3, and I have this afternoon's lineup for the Yankees against the Red Sox at home. Before we do that, there's a little bit more Juan Soto chatter that I'm hearing, so I want to share that with you. If that news gets more intense, you know you're going to get it here one way or another, and all other Yankees news, especially as it gets close to the deadline. So please make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet. And if you do, if you enjoy the content, please hit the thumbs up and the bell icon so you're notified of everything. I don't want you missing all the good stuff as it starts to get heated up. So with that, the Juan Soto chats, I'm hearing more and more that they are probably going to insist if a deal happens to start to gain teeth with the Yankees, that they're going to want them to take Patrick Corbin's contract back just to get Juan Soto. Corbin's contract, he's a left-handed starter. It's an albatross. He's throwing innings and whatnot, but it's an albatross. And it's got 23-point-something million for the next couple of years, and then the last one is $35 million. This is a 6-year. He's about midway through a 6-year, $140 million deal. So that's going to be a mess to take care of. And they still want them to forfeit top prospects and give him a $500 million extension, Juan Soto. So I think that's going to be the threshold point where Cashman says, all right, this is what's going to happen, okay? You want us to take Corbin, you have to take back Hicks, you have to take back Chapman, and you have to take back Gallo's contracts. And you're still going to save probably $40 million or $50 million after that with Corbin. But at the very least, you got to take these three guys off our hands. Otherwise, I can't do it. Can't do it, okay? Or you got to give us back Volpe. We'll take the money. You got to give us back Volpe and Waldichuk or something. There has to be some kind of offsetting mechanism there in order to make it reasonable and fair for both sides. And I know the Yankees will, if they make a deal, it's going to be an overpay one way or another in terms of prospects. Yes, but to the point of being stupid, Brian Cashman's not an idiot. He's not going to do that. He's going to find one way for them to pay something and offset something, right? So those are your two options, at least in my opinion. You're going to give us back a top prospect, or you're going to take these three contracts. Two of them are expiring at the end of the year anyway. And Hicks, you have your center field replacement or your outfield replacement for Juan Soto for a couple of years. So while the other young kids develop. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. And again, it also takes some negative value off the Yankees' hands as well while they replace him with a Juan Soto. So that's the speculation I'm hearing right now. I don't know if that's going to gain any teeth and whatnot, but I'll keep you updated one way or another. Now let's pivot over to the lineup. We got Gerrit Cole against Chris Sale today, okay? And I don't know if you saw Sale recently. He was lit up by the Yankees AAA team, and he tore apart the locker room, so he was so pissed. So hopefully the Yankees will be in a position to do that today again. And thankfully, Joey Gallo is actually sitting today, which is a smart move. So the lineup, we got DJ LeMahieu leading off playing third base, okay? So Josh Donaldson's also sitting. Aaron Judge is in center field batting second. Anthony Rizzo is batting third and playing first base. Gleyber Torres cleaning up second base. Matt Chapman's in there. No, excuse me, Matt Carpenter. Matt Carpenter is DHing batting fifth. Aaron Hicks is batting sixth in left field. So Giancarlo Stanton also has a day off today. And he tends to sometimes struggle with guys like Sale, who just has crazy movement on his pitches. But he is hittable, so don't be surprised if you see Stanton pinch hitting later on in the game. After Hicks, we have Isaiah Kiner-Falefa playing shortstop, batting seventh. Tim LeCastro, another righty in there with speed, batting eighth in right field. And Kyle Higashioka is at the dish, batting ninth. And we obviously have our man Gerrit Cole on the mound. So mostly a righty lineup. I do think having Rizzo and Carpenter in is probably a good idea. These guys have proven capable of hitting, lefties. They're good, solid veteran players. I like the fact that LeCastro's in there too, giving him some more speed and some more versatility and some more defense, and on the right-handed side too. So, but that's the lineup for the Yankees against the Red Sox today. Again, it's Chris Sale versus Gerrit Cole. It's a 1:30 game, a 1:35 game. So you don't want to miss it. And give me your insights about this speculation regarding Juan Soto. Let's keep talking about it because it's just going to become nonstop chatter at some point. Right now that we know he's available, but don't be surprised if a team like the Dodgers come out of nowhere and get him. But if the Dodgers get him, the Yankees have to get Castillo. If the Dodgers get Castillo, the Yankees got to get Soto. It's got to be that way one way or another, in my opinion. It's got to. Those are the two guys, the two targets. Right? Now, the only option I would choose, if it was realistic over Soto, would be Castillo and Brian Reynolds. That's it. That's my one option over Soto. Would I like Ian Happ and a David Robertson? Sure. But if you can get Brian Reynolds, even though he's coming off the IL in a week or two, I would get him. He's got 3.5 years of control left. He's the guy. But if you can't, and Juan Soto's out there, you got to at the very least put your best offer forward. At least. You know, let's talk about it.